What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the BYU Cougars, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Bears will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cougars offense will go to work first. And what a performance. An aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah.
Great week.
And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you... build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game. Just on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Flushed out of the pocket. Couldn't find anybody to throw. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Smith dropping to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. So the Baylor Bears offense will try to get something going with their first possession. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in.
There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. The middle, it's Hardy. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes. In coverage, so good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitching.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. These corners going to give them some space. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. Of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. The give to the back. got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Smith wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Off play action. He's got the tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got an open man. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. The Cougars didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to go up top. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
These 3rd downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it.
Touchdown, Cougar! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Zings it complete to the right. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees
What's
it
up,
and
twin?
immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Hello.
Looking to throw, it's Bean. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The RPO, it's complete. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Baylor!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the point after is good. An 84-yard drive there. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside is 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Gets it past the marker. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That's reeled in. It's Hill. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Smith dropping to pass. Finds his tight end. Now
That's hella
within
funny.
striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. David, that is a great
no big deal. I'm playing my college football game for the week.
Make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Gonna look downfield again. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, BYU! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
All right, bet.
Bringing it back. And the returner will be knocked down. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Running back searching for a hole.
And you want to okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll leave it with him. He had all kinds of company.
For sure.
As soon as he got it, he had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Bean. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. The fair catch called for and made. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, if this offense is going to win
working?
this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. He couldn't do it on that last play.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. BYU will bring the punt team on.
Are you at your house or are you like mobile?
Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
Oh, so letting him use it.
Made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field.
It's human nature to do some experimenting.
The last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he'll chuck that
You guys, don't you mean you guys?
Nobody was able to get open. They're dealing with a 2nd and
Wait, when did Brian even get in the Discord?
Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. And the Bears decide to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Trying the left side. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
A lot of times those draw plays are successful when those defensive linemen run up the field, rush the quarterback, create some holes. Not this time. The defensive line did a really good job understanding that, seeing the draw play, getting the running back, and getting his butt on the ground.
You can definitely, I don't know if it'll really work on controller, but when you have hotkeys, you can definitely like use the spear and then hotkey back to your sword, and it like does the range with your sword's damage. But I don't, you might be able to do it super fast if it's right next to, I mean, it's been a known issue since like it was in the freaking like testing and they haven't done anything, so it'll take a while.
From the gun, running back on the move.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Back to pass. It's Bean. Bringing the heat. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Bears will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line.
You got to be careful with the silver fishing lines, though.
They will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quick completion on the out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Also, like,
now you put those
if it's
slot receivers in there, and here's
good.
why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got his man in the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Unleashes one deep. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives. They've scored 2 touchdowns. And here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
I thought it was like the races
Really
in
nice
me too,
job to convert
but it
that
could be the
3rd down,
normal
and they've
one.
got it at the 33.
Same with PewDiePie.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
Yeah, he got racism. He got racism. Me too.
Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard
Racism, me
pickup
too.
and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Throws for the tight end. Touchdown, BYU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused, made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays they're...
Turning it on! Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. And the Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload. Because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Bean. Got a man. It's Moses. Good call. Good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might as well give it to him again.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Back to pass. Hauls it in. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Almost had the completion.
I didn't
just
know.
missed it.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Using his legs, it's Washington. Runs through a tackle.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Find space on the right. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Here's a hit. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Smith wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
This BYU offense set up with another 1st down. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougars. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And that's
Crazy that we didn't get grandfathered into the tobacco laws.
Skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air. It's Bean. Gets it out quickly. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick. First down. The Bears want to pick up the tempo.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bears! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Michigan State is ahead in East Lansing, but that's not exactly Kenneth Walker III out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by just 1 over Penn State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Keys.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball is only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Using his legs, it's Washington. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to run for it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Really nice run there, and you've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the third quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football because he's looking really good.
We've reached the break. BYU is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cougars! They put up another score here in the fourth, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team.
Das Kapital.
In their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Beam.
I am.
It's complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 28.
I'm not making money, unfortunately, but I'm the reigning champion, so it's good enough.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down.
Yep, we're almost at to the playoffs of the next season too, so I got to try to defend my belt.
Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain.
So so it was like 400. I put down 200, so then I'm like 600 down, you know. And I won like 750-ish. So I put the 600 in my bank to neutralize that, and then I like spent 50 on like food that night, and then did a $100 parlay because it was house money. But that did not hit, so pretty much neutral. A little down technically, but not because of it was because of the after spending, yeah. But then, dude, my homie hit a freaking $100 to $1,800 bet. this weekend. So he said he's going to take us out to drinks on Thursday.
To the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33.
I just heard it like pop and
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. Has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looking for a gap. It's Washington. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football.
I thought it's like easier in Bedrock than Java.
Late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So
is it easier in Bedrock than Java? I thought I heard that.
Like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Slams ahead. Touchdown, BYU. And they take it in for 6 more points. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the... He lobs one high down the left side. It's picked off, and another empty drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this defense.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he has a solid gain before the deep bottles him up. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Off the RPO, complete. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. That is no good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every...
There he goes. He found open space. The band might as well start playing.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
PAT unit on the field. Right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by 8 over Duke. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Gonna run it. It's Green. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches. What a big-time run for this offense, a physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job on this team being ready, getting the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.